What's going on, Stanwell holders? Check out this train that derailed in Montana at a Yellowstone River. Okay, what happened is the bridge collapsed completely. Now they're not sure if the train derailment caused the bridge to collapse or the bridge was collapsing, which caused the train to derail. They're not sure, but the locals have explained that there's been a lot of rain and the river has been full and it's been carrying a lot of material with it, and that could have caused the bridge to collapse. They're not sure, but the sad thing is these rail cars, they had some toxic things inside of it. Okay, what was inside of it were hot asphalt and molten sulfur. So this is getting directly into the water. Right now they're saying that the water is clean, the water is good, is drinkable, but let's see what time does. Okay, test of time is very important. And let's say that this was called because of the infrastructure. This is old infrastructure, probably. Let's say it was caused because of that, right? Check this out. If we have old infrastructure in this country that needs to be replaced and we are not able to afford it, then how can we afford to make a $6.2 billion error that's going to Ukraine? Okay, we need that money back. We need that money back, and we need to start fixing the things that are broken here. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Nobody got hurt in that trail derailment, but only my heart, because I feel as if we need to really fix our infrastructure, fix our roads, and really update ourselves so we can be a competitive country again. Peace. Damn, what's going on, Stanley holders? Check out this trucking company in Florida. This owner is accused of $100 million Ponzi scheme. Yep, he was taking money from investors. At the same time, his trucking company was actually losing money. Now, what he was doing was he was promising investors a return of 200%. Now, everybody knows if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And also, not only was he taking the money and giving it to old investors for the returns that he promised, he also was taking the money and renovating his home, making mortgage payments, paying for personal expenses, trading on stock margin, trading stocks on margin. Yeah, this guy had time. All right. He also is facing 150 years in prison for wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and engaged in transactions in unlawful proceeds. Now, it's very simple, cut and dry. He stole people money and he needs to go to jail for it. But the bigger conversation is people have to understand that it's so easy for people to make up fronts as if they're making a lot of money and try to sell you some kind of course, try to sell you some kind of dream that if you invest into their company, you're going to get some kind of return. It's so easy nowadays with all the different technologies and things that we could just rent to just show as if we're doing very well. Don't get caught, people. But let me know what you think in the comment section. What's going on, Stanwell holders? Check out this story about this company buying 800 autonomous trucks, and their plan is to be the world's first self-driving trucking company. I think we have to put this into perspective. All right, we have a company named Waymo. Waymo has 47 trucks, self-driving trucks. 47. Let me give another comparison. There's another self-driving trucking company that has only 30 trucks. Their name is Aurora. All right, so you can see that this company is buying 800 autonomous trucks, and they plan to have these rolling by the end of 2025. All right, and they want to reimagine what it is to be a truck driver. All right, they want to use these autonomous trucks to cover the middle of a journey to deliver freight, and that middle is the long haul. They want to get rid of the long haul truck driver and replace them with local jobs. They want the local jobs to be the truck driver's responsibility, that they get the freight to wherever the autonomous trucks will pick them up. The autonomous trucks will bring them to whatever destination after the long haul run, and then another local driver will pick it up and bring it to its delivery. That's the plan. That's what they want for truck drivers, and that's what they are definitely accomplishing. So this is what the future holds, and it's kind of inevitable. We have to accept it. But let me know what you think in the comment section. 800 trucks is a lot. What's going on, Stanwell holders? Check out this issue that's happening between Teamster and Yellow, the trucking company, which Teamster represents 22,000 Yellow truck drivers that are in the union. Now, what's going on is that Yellow is asking for the Teamster union to allow them to do some restructuring by shutting down some warehouses, changing some description of certain drivers. So instead of a driver just doing, regular no touch freight, they'll be doing touch freight. So there are many things they want to change to cut costs and continue the business operation, because they're saying that they're going to run out of money by August. Now, the thing with Teamster is saying is we've bailed you guys out plenty of times, and I'm talking about plenty of times back in all the different crises that have happened. And also, not only has Teamster bailed them out, but also our government has bailed them out with a $700 million loan, which they've only paid $58 million back. So this company has been sinking for the longest time. A lot of people say this the equipment is so old and they don't manage it well, and they don't manage the company well, and people are just fed up with this company. That's just pretty much it. So nobody wants to save it, and it seems as if it's time for them to go bankrupt. They're alleging that they'll be out of money by August. We're gonna see what happens. We don't think that they're gonna make a deal with Teamster, the union. So it's all about what's going on within this trucking industry right now. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Crazy story. There's more to come. I think a UPS strike, but we'll talk about it. Peace. What's going on, steering wheel holders? So more information is coming out about this Philadelphia accident that happened where a tanker truck flipped over, caused a fire, and a bridge collapsed. And now that bridge is out of commission. And what this article is stating is that because of the amount of time it's going to take to rebuild, it's going to cost a lot of trucking companies a lot of money because they won't be able to drive through this area. Now, I believe the estimate is 14,000 trucks that will be impacted because they will have to go out of route, and that outer route is going to take more hours, more fuel, and just more of an inconvenience. And that's just the trucks. There's also vehicles, and I think there's around 150,000 vehicles that travel on this road per day. So you can see how big of an issue this is. But not only that, there was an issue where the trucker was still stuck under the rubble, but he has been retrieved. His body has been retrieved, and they have footage. They have footage of the truck driving and then flipping and then catching on fire. Now, it's a very sad situation, so keep this trucker's family in your prayers. It's a real sad situation, guys, and this is the condition of the truck when they got it out of the rubble, so you can, see how bad of a situation this is. Pete Buttigieg also came out to the site, but that's all he did, and no jokes are there. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.